You know that hit popularity list? Well, I was like way down. Didn't dress too impressive, didn't know to address it. And ain't much had changed since those high school days till you walked in. And baby, when you fell for me, I was like a new guy on the scene. Cause with you on my arm, it's like I'm strutting down the halls like a baller. Everybody's gonna stare, so I'm standing up a little bit taller. You with that double take, kind of face star of the show, letting all the people know it doesn't matter who I was, what I've been, cause it all just flipped. Girl, with you, I'm one of the cool kids.
Hello, everybody.
Hello.
How you doing, Randy?
I was making little hellos to other people that I'm seeing join in, so I had to quit doing it. Sorry.
I saw that.
What's up with the sunglasses?
Hey, we got Sheldon coming on in MTE. Our future's so bright right now, I got to wear shades.
Oh, my gosh. You're so cheesy.
I know. But hey, it is what it is. Well, I got to be me.
Can you see who's in? I can't see who's in. Terry Siegel, thanks for joining.
Captain Kirk's in here. Ray West is here. That's all I see right at the second.
I'm going to have an opportunity to go visit Ray West next week.
That's right. You are. Noah Roach just jumped in.
Nice. Well, everybody, welcome. This is going to be a fun show because we're going to hear about everything that's happened at MTE.
Absolutely.
With the man. I say we just bring him on in. What do you think?
Speaking of the man, let's bring him in. Mr. Sheldon Kaye.
Hey, guys. How's it going?
Hello.
Awesome, buddy.
It's almost that time.
It's almost that time. I mean, I have to sit on my hands, so I stop waving at everybody. I'm so excited. Seriously.
Isn't it crazy that it's literally around the corner?
Yeah. I mean, we're less than 30 days out. It's huge. By far, it's the biggest MTE ever so far. I mean, Wheels, most of you guys know Wheels, the sales guy. He's completely sold out the bigger show floor than last year. So I think we have like 1 10x10 maybe, and like 28 new companies that have never been to MTE. So
that's incredible.
Yeah, we're all really excited on our side.
Awesome.
And we played a little part of getting new guys there. We got Ray West is listening, and when he signed up, I'm like, well, when he wanted to get hooked up in this, I said, you have to be an exhibitor at MTE, and he's like, I'll get it done. And then
it's been awesome. Yeah, I mean, such a symbiotic thing that we have going on. I'm so happy you decided to start this last year, technically, and now it's just this huge monstrosity, and it sounds like the future's even brighter. So, speaking of shades,
and speaking, nice segue. Speaking of new guys, Ted Coonahan just jumped in.
Hey,
Black Magic PDR tips.
Nice, yeah, that's one of the new companies.
Since we're talking about shades, I want to tell you something cool about Ted. I know I mentioned on the last show about how giving he was. He gave up one of his one of his boats so that Kiko could get a team boat in there, which was pretty cool of him to do that. But another thing this cat did, and I'll call him Cat because he's a young kid and he's a pretty cool guy. And he got a big giving heart. I really, if anybody has not paid attention to Black Magic PDR tips, you've got to do it because these things are fantastic.
I agree.
But one thing he did is, Ted, I don't know if this is a secret or not, what you're going to give away to everybody. But I'm just going to go ahead and tell it. Now we tell everybody, that the sponsors are going to give a hat, and we've supplied all these jerseys and all that. But what are you missing? Some shades, right? Not no more. Ted Coonahan's went out and bought everybody. Oh my gosh, what's the name of those glasses you can see through the water with?
The polarized.
Oh, thank you, polarized.
Nice.
He's buying polarized glasses for everybody that's fishing. So if you forget your sunglasses, hey, you're still in good shape.
You'll have Black Magic shades.
Isn't that pretty cool?
That's awesome.
So that's something kind of cool. So
that's great. Thanks, Ted.
Yes, thank you. Sheldon, man, can we get to know Sheldon a little bit? I'm going to ask you some tough questions. Hey, I'm going to put him in the main screen. If I do that, can we still ask him questions? Can he hear us? I guess
sure. No, hold on.
Nope.
Not
Yeah,
not.
there you go. I can hear
Yeah.
I'm just
Yeah.
messing with you guys.
you. Just me.
It's just you, Sheldon.
Sheldon, as I'm back here on the computer going, wait a minute, what's wrong?
I'm sitting there. I can see all this stuff on the backside, and I'm sitting there watching. It's like, this is funny. Hey, Sheldon.
Yeah.
How old is Sheldon Kaye?
I am 36. I will be 37 2 days after Mobile Tech. We're
Tell
just
us
missing my
about-
birthday.
Oh, really? Nice. Tell us about Sheldon Kaye. Who are you? What are you into? Et cetera, et cetera.
Wait. What day is your birthday?
February 6th. So I leave the 5th that Monday.
Well, dude, let's just celebrate together. Mine's the 2nd. Mine is Friday.
Oh, okay. Yeah, let's do
Oh,
this.
oh yeah, mine is finally on Friday of MTE. So we'll just do this together.
Oh, yeah. So we'll do this up. Actually, I'll talk to the hotel and figure out. I'm not quite sure which bar is going to be like the main hangout bar at the Gaylord since we're moving to the new location. The pool bar is cool, but there's also like a big Wreckers sports bar thing. So we'll figure out where the cool place is where all the cool kids are hanging out, and we'll do it up there.
Sounds
right.
good.
Let's get back to Sheldon Kaye. We're not talking about MTE here. We're talking about Sheldon Kaye.
Sorry, I digress.
And by the way, what a cool name you've got. Sheldon Kaye. You sound like a NASCAR driver name or something like that.
Yeah, I missed my true calling race cars. No, trade shows are also all right.
Yeah. So tell us about you. What are you into? What's Sheldon Kaye? What do you represent?
Well, I've kind of always been a technology nerd, big car guy. So I love wrenching on stuff and driving faster than legal. And, that's kind of what brought me to the company I work for now, Convex. We are a trade show management group, and they used to produce the SEMA show, the aftermarket car parts show that, most people probably are familiar with. So I randomly stumbled into the CEO while I was having some beers at a little networking event, and he said he did SEMA. I said, do you need an IT guy? And that was 15 years ago. So now I'm vice president of events for the company, and I'm in charge of everything that we actually own as a company ourselves.
Nice. Very good. So you've been with them for how many years?
15.
15 years. How many shows do you manage?
Me personally, I have about 3. And then as a company, we have about 6 or so. Now that ranges, MTE is about 4,000 people. The week before MTE, we were doing a really big show, SHOT Show, Shooting, Hunting, Outdoor trade show. It's about 60,000 people.
Wow.
So my team is just slammed right now because we're going into SHOT for 2 weeks. I have 1 day at home, then I fly to Mobile Tech for a week. And then we just picked up a new account, the National Wild Turkey Federation, and that's in Nashville. So that's the week after Mobile Tech. So then I fly to Nashville, talk to some turkey people. It should be fun.
You're going to talk turkey.
Yep.
All right. Well, I knew you guys had several shows, but that kind of gives everybody an idea of, like you have a 60,000 show. We're 4,000 or 5,000. Is that right?
Yeah, but I think last year was like 4,200. So I'm really hoping we get to that 5,000 this year. Everything's going great. We have more hotels booked right now than we did at the end of Mobile Tech last year. So, and that's at the Gaylord, which is a little pricey. I get that. It's
absolutely
$249 a night, and I want to say at the Rosen we were at $215 or so. So that's a pretty big jump. But the Gaylord is a fantastic property, and we have sold it out with a lot of our groups. So it's going to be a really great. I think it's going to be a great turnout.
Yeah, it's going to be a great turn. It's going to be a great time. It's always so exciting. And Lee, I know we're all like this, but it always makes me want. I mean, I'm
like a kid in a candy store. I can't help it.
Yeah, this time of year, that's kind of why we've taken this whole month just dedicated for MTE, just to bring on all of our, keeping it real fishing sponsors, but bringing on people that's going to be at the show and just talk about the show, what's going to happen at the show. That's our goal the entire month, is to just do this just to help get people ramped up, and people that's on the fence, you got to decide to go, period. You just got to make it happen. It's the best thing you could ever do.
It is, for sure.
It's one of those things I've thrown out past years. If you're on the fence, my email is sheldon@mobiletechexpo.com. If you go and have a bad time, email me. I'll give you your money back. No one's ever taken me up on that. Because honestly, I just don't know how you could go and not learn something or meet the right person. There's so many great opportunities there.
No, you're right.
We got a Dominic Moore that just popped in. He says, "Can't wait, my first one."
Dominic's one of my former students. So him and his brother-in-law, Angel Soto, who's here right now, they're going to be there.
Nice.
Yep.
So it's one of the best things that could happen. Cal Chase has just popped in. What's up, guys? I don't know if we can share stuff when they pop up or not. I don't know how to do that. You know how to
Uh,
do that.
well, I'm still having trouble with the permissions, and since we switched over to the Recon Rally, I'm still having trouble with the permissions in there, so I
Yep.
can't do it right this second.
So
And
Sheldon,
Captain Kirk said he's a member of Wild Turkey, by the way,
I
Sheldon.
saw that. That's cool.
Oh, okay.
I'll see you in Nashville if you're going to that.
he's old turkey.
Gobble, gobble, gobble.
Oh goodness. Sorry, Captain. Yeah, he actually that's better than saying he's an old bird. um, going back to this excitement level. Every year, it's so exciting. Right before this, right at this time, it's just so exciting to talk about MTE, and everybody is just it's exciting. But how is it for you? I know it's all work, work, work. But is there one show, and I know this puts you on the spot, and I know we're awesome guys and probably some of your favorite guys in the entire world, but is there one show that you just really look forward to, like versus just the work side of it? I mean, is there?
Oh, well, I mean, MTE is kind of like my baby. So once we bought it from Kevin Halewood. Kevin approached us while we were running SEMA and said, I want to sell you the show. And while we were doing SEMA, it was a conflict of interest. So then SEMA ended up taking their show in house, and all of a sudden we're like, "Hey, Kevin, you still interested?" And he targeted us because we were a small family company that was very important to him. And so when we started doing the deal with Kevin, he's still a part of it and everything. He's actually like an employee technically now. But it became like, all right, Sheldon, this is you and Kevin now. What are you going to do? How are you going to grow this, make it better? So, the past 5 years, I guess it's been, or 6, not including the one we had to cancel. It's kind of been how can we take MTE to the next level and really just make that next leap and bound to make it a bigger show while still keeping that kind of small, intimate feel where it's not SEMA or one of the massive ones where you can't talk to anyone. There's just too many people. So it's been a kind of fun balancing act. But MTE is really my baby at the end of the day.
So Lee, I think that was a pretty good answer. What do you think?
I think it was the perfect answer. It was,
Yeah. I would have been disappointed if you wouldn't have said
I'm a little partial to it, but that's just me.
I'm sure one of my coworkers is a little upset now because we're actually launching a new set of shows, just like MTE, but for food truck owners. So it's kind of, same thing. A lot of food truck owners, they're great cooks. They decide they're going to quit their job as a line cook, start a food truck. And then they realize they're not really good at business or marketing. So we're kind of replicating the MTE model to do that. And we're going to start that this year in Houston, California, and Orlando.
Which I owe Sheldon a big apology here because I was kind of a schmuck. He reached out to me to help him with this out here in California, and I kind of dropped the ball and been so busy, I never got a chance to do anything. So I'm sorry, my friend.
You're good.
But yeah, no, I think it's a great idea. I think it's cool.
Yeah,
it's going to be fun. It's just kind of the same thing. So working with small business owners is always more fun at the end of the day than dealing with corporations and that kind of stuff. So
yeah,
I'm excited.
Going back.
Oh, go ahead, Randy. Sorry.
No, it's all right. Go ahead.
I was just going to say we were talking to several of the guys yesterday, Clint, Rod, and Jody from 3D Car Care and Road FS. And the thing that I mentioned about MTE, why one of the things is so incredible about it is just what you just said about small businesses and small business owners, is when my students say, what's the one thing that I can really do to better myself in the industry? The first thing out of my mouth is go to MTE. Yes, practice, get better, train, all of those things are kind of no-brainers. But the one genuine thing that you can do is go to MTE because of the people that you get to meet and talk to and network with.
Yeah. So networking at the end of the day is invaluable. And yes, it's nice to meet the vendors and all that, and you buy tools and get your stuff, but still, it's just, you never know who you're going to meet at the bar after the show's over. Even if it's a detailer or a glass guy. It's someone that could throw you business and vice versa, and it could really change your entire year.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Absolutely.
And not even to mention Education Day and all the seminars that are going on.
Absolutely.
There's just so much knowledge you can get. It's fantastic. It's the best show in Orlando.
And we're doing some cool stuff with education this year too. We have a lot of Spanish speakers coming, and
Nice.
we have a full Spanish track in the business. but I'm trying some AI live translation stuff in some of the rooms. So if
Oh,
you speak
wow.
Spanish, there'll be a screen at just translating as fast as the guy can speak with the correct syntax and everything. It's pretty slick. And
That is slick.
I'm a tech nerd, so I'm pretty excited about that part.
I've been looking into AI stuff. It's really fascinating. I mean, it's going to help social media out in so many different ways for companies like yourself too, I'm sure.
Definitely. And it's one of those things now writing that everyone's using it. So you can kind of tell when something was like ChatGPT written, but
Right.
it changes every day. So it's still a fun
Right.
tool to have it. I don't think you should solely rely on it, but it's,
Right.
Sure.
it's a really
But
wild west we're living in right now.
yeah, it's constantly evolving, which is cool also
Right.
to kind of play along with it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
And it does make me question how will this AI work with what we do. And then I look at it and go, it's no different than somebody, if you're typing something up and you want it to be professionally written, you just click a button and it retypes it up. If it's a
Yep.
contract or whatever it may be with one of your customers, or maybe if it's a video, they can actually take a video of us speaking, and then we type it out instead of us up here looking like morons, but it'd make us look all nice and sophisticated. Make it sound
Wait a
perfect.
minute. Speak for yourself, my friend. I never look like a moron when I speak in public.
I didn't say you, I said me.
Talking about me here.
Hey, we're beautiful, by the way. Look at this.
I know. All three of us.
Yeah. Bald guy show. I like it.
We
Yeah.
got the memo.
We got the memo. That's right. These guys
There's got to be some sponsor for this, right? There's got to be someone that can take care
Yeah,
of
it won't be pomade
this.
or Grecian formula, but we'll get somebody.
So
Well,
what?
one of the wax companies has got. I mean, one of the detail companies has got to get on board with this. I mean,
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, and I'll put a buffer to my head if we get
I will too.
I'll videotape it. I'm not doing it. I'm not biting the head off the shiner. I am not shining my bald head.
Well, hey, I haven't even told Sheldon what I'm wearing for MTE this year, and because I haven't decided, I'm actually going to the costume store today. So
Nice.
we'll
Dress
find
up-
out.
Dress up as a woman. I hear that's in now.
That was tried once, and my buddy Jesse Hobb backed out on me. So
So what can we expect? We got 28 new businesses that are coming.
Yep.
Is there anything new that's going to be happening there that we can talk about that maybe needs to be? Hey, let's talk about the schedule real quick, because I know Thursday night is the awards banquet.
Correct.
which
And
that
then
can be on Friday night, right?
yeah, so let's just start with Wednesday. So generally at the Rosen or past year's Career, whatever, we always have the Reg open Wednesday and everyone kind of hangs out at the bar. We actually have a sponsor for a party this year. So I'm not sure if you guys have ever been to the Gaylord in Orlando, or for people listening, but it's this huge atrium inside that's like live plants. They have alligators and there's like pigeons flying around and stuff. Like it's an actual like living, breathing thing. So in the middle of that, there's a place called the Fort. So that's going to be kind of our meetup spot Wednesday night. We're going to have an open bar. We'll have beer for everyone, sponsored by Owner's Pride OP, and we'll have a registration there. So come get your badge early. Meet people. Definitely, if you're new and don't know anyone, it's a great spot to come find a buddy. So that will be Wednesday from 4 to 7. And actually, before that, I forgot another new thing. We're doing complete 101 classes. Like, if you are brand new to the industry, don't know how to write a business plan, like don't know how to buy tools, or who to just don't know how to get into this industry at all in PDR detailing or recon in general, we have sessions devoted just to that Wednesday before the show even really kicks off. So those really limited. I think we have 50 slots. We've sold like 38 of them or so. So if you're interested, but like one of the first ones is just how to write a business plan, because so many people come up like, yeah, I can do dents. All right, cool. How are you going to actually form an LLC? How are you going to pay yourself? It's stuff like that people might not have thought through. And just, even if you have, you might still pick up a tidbit. So that'll be Wednesday during the day. Wednesday night, we have the opening party at the Fort. Thursday starts the big education day, where we have 7 tracks of education, one devoted totally in Spanish, a couple others translated in AI. But then we have PDR marketing, 2 detailing ones. NAPDRT has some. It's just a monstrosity of classes. So really
Right.
make sure you look at the schedule and also get your tickets, because those are almost sold out. We can only have so many for the fire marshal capacity and everything. So the way we're pacing, that will probably sell out next week. But that will be Thursday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. with a lunch in there that we include, and you get your t-shirt and all that. And then Thursday night, like you mentioned, we have the People of the Year Awards right after. That's going to be outside, so we're gonna hopefully have good weather. We have a backup inside, but I really want it out on the grass because it's just really nice in Orlando, hopefully in February. And we'll have the people of the year. We'll announce the different categories and then also have free beer. You're going to notice a trend here. But yeah, so then we'll roll into the show on Friday from 10. I am doing something new Friday morning. We're going to have a Bloody Mary bar right outside the show doors.
Oh, nice. Good.
Because a lot of people stay out pretty late on Thursday and they kind of are waiting around to get in. So we're going to have some Bloody Marys out there if you need a little.
I don't have a clue what you're talking about, my friend.
No, not you. No, I was talking about the other
Oh,
one.
really? Don't you even start with me, pal.
Yeah, not for me. But yeah, so then show will kick off at 10. We go 10 to 5 on Friday. And then right after the show ends on Friday, we have another party outside. We call it community night, and we'll have more free beer. So make sure you come hang out, and it'll just go, an hour, 5 to 6, and give people a little something to do before dinner and network a little more and just kind of, wind down a bit for the day. And then the show starts again Saturday at 10, and we do it all over again.
That is a huge agenda for the entire thing. And anybody that's been to an MTE knows that it's pretty much action packed nonstop. I mean, there's Den Olympics going on. There's, I guess you still have the rookie Olympics.
No, so we're actually we'll have the Den Olympic as we've always had. We'll have the tag team that we've always had, but we're not going to do the beginner competition at MTE. Okay. That's actually going to move to PDR Expo in Las Vegas.
I'm glad. That's right. I did read that. I forgot about that.
So, and we haven't announced dates for that. I'll announce it at the MTE show, but PDR Expo will be happening in Vegas towards the end of September next year.
There's so much that you guys put into these 3 days. Actually 4 days now. It's mind-boggling. I know sometimes I have to take Friday off and not be around everybody, and then I'll come back on Saturday because it seems like Saturday is a little bit slower, in the hall. When Friday,
it's definitely in the morning because everyone is super hungover and most people don't show up till about noon. So
right.
Yeah.
Including a lot of the exhibitors. So
yeah.
Hey Sheldon, 10 to 5 and 10 to 4, or is Saturday till 5 also?
Just 10 to 4 on Saturday.
That's what I thought.
9 to 5 on Thursday.
I was just
or Friday. Sorry.
There.
Yeah, Friday
I was double checking before I put that up.
Oh yeah. I don't see
it.
it.
So then, on Saturday, once the show closes, we have the Den Olympic and Tag Team Awards. So that will be in a room pretty close to the show floor. We'll direct you over there, but it's going to hopefully have some fierce competitors. We have a lot coming in from Japan again. Some of the visa restrictions got lifted, so we have a lot of international competitors, and I'm really excited to see the turnout. Oh, nice. Yeah, you're doing Den Olympics. That's great.
I can't wait to have to do some of the announcements of some of the names that are going to be there this year. So looking forward to it.
Yeah, there's some long ones in there.
What is the award banquet time? What is that, 5:30?
Yeah, it's usually about 5:30. It's honestly when we can get completed with the judging, make sure the results are accurate, and then get those results to that room. Last year, it took a while because the top 5 places were perfect. So all the judges had to go back and look again and again to really decide that placement. So the competition level is really gearing up, but we've kind of talked about that a bit. There might be a couple changes you might see in the way the dents are put in. So it's going to be a fun year. Let's just go with that.
Well, I was talking about that's for the dent competition on Saturday night, right? The awards.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, you're talking about people of the year will kick off it will start the beer at 5, and then we'll probably get up on stage about 5:30.
Okay. I want to, and I'm sure you guys are going to agree with me as we bring attention to this, but that award night's going to be a really cool night. There's a lot happening there. Are we going to talk about any of that at all, or just let them come and figure it out?
Yeah,
I don't want to miss this.
Hey, we can say that there's going to be some incredible announcements made that night.
Yeah.
Yes.
You don't want to miss this.
You don't
seriously.
Want to miss it. It's going to be a lot of neat stuff happening, and not just that night, but even all the way through until next year. I guess we're going to touch base on that night. A couple of things we've talked about of doing for next year as well.
Yep, and I'm hoping that one of the new things we were just talking about, we can announce there too. So
Wow. We have a lot of secrets, guys.
Yeah.
We do. We do. It's the bald thing we keep. Yeah, we got
Yeah.
this.
Yeah.
By the way, Kyle Chase is on here, and he said he's going to be his first Olympics.
That's awesome.
Oh,
Yep.
nice. Good deal.
Good luck,
Awesome.
Kyle.
His arms are going to be tired from casting and reeling so much.
Right?
Bringing in those big ones. He probably won't even be able to push it then. So,
That'd be pretty crazy to have someone win the fishing competition and the Den Olympics.
oh, wouldn't that be cool?
That'd be nuts.
Yeah, that would be cool.
We'll have to see which trophy he's going to, hold closer to his heart.
So, Sheldon, you're such a busy guy. We haven't explained a lot of things to you. We kind of just take it and run. Once we get your okay, we're just like,
I love that.
I try to keep you updated as much as we can, but we've switched PDR interviews, formerly known as, into Recon Rally, and the purpose of it is to help you rally all of our MTE community together. And as you know, we're starting this foundation, which you're a big part of. But that's kind of why we're doing all this, is so we can have a foundation for the technicians, no matter if you're a detailer, if you're a dent guy, windshield repair, interior repair. If somebody falls sick, we want to have an organization that really will step up and help them. And no one will know it. It'll be done through a financial assistance application. It's be a very quiet thing that we're doing. So nobody's going to know who's being helped unless that person, says, hey, man, those guys are great. They helped me out in my family or whatever. That, we're not doing it for recognition. We're doing it for the industry. And nobody here will make a penny out of it. It's all run by volunteers. And we're going to be introducing the foundation name that Thursday night. That's one thing we're going to do. I think we can say that. We're not telling what the name of it is or anything. So there's a lot of parties involved in this, and it really is going to, I hope that it really changes what we can do for the future for, technicians as they're injured. Now, I will say one thing, being that said, we're not going to be able to dump. This isn't a foundation that's going to dump $50,000 in somebody's lap. This is a foundation that will help a family out in need for 3 months or 6 months. That's the goal with her living expenses.
Right.
Versus just dumping money, so we can help more people. We still strongly will be recommending GoFundMe pages for individuals that have really serious illnesses. It's just something that if one thing I can guarantee you, if we backed a person in the foundation and they have a GoFundMe page, I can tell you they're in really, really need. So.
Yeah, I think it's a great thing. Obviously, I'm very on board for what you guys are doing. Can't wait to announce the name and can't wait to be a part of it and help some people. And at the end of the day, that's what we all want to do. So,
yeah,
absolutely, for sure.
So you're not going to be fishing with us, which is a bummer.
No, but I mean, do you want to talk about future years where you want to add more fishing? Do you want to talk about that yet?
Yeah, I mean, we've kind of announced that. We've talked about doing two tournaments, one on Wednesday and one on Sunday, because honestly, look, we sold out. We're turning people down every day. I turned another sponsor down today. Turned 3 guys down today that are wanting to come in, and another sponsor wanted to come in today. So that was with 24 boats. And now next year, if we have to do 2 tournaments, we'll do 2 tournaments, one on Wednesday and one on Sunday. So, the great thing about this, you don't have to be a fisherman to enjoy this. Mm-hmm. Or, you don't have to be a fisherman. This is like a rich kid fishing tournament. I mean, like, you're going to get coffee and donuts in the morning. You get all these cool jerseys. You're going to have, you're going to go out on a 4-hour fishing excursion, and it's not going to be like Gilligan's Island or anything like that.
This is glamping. This is the glamping version of bass tournaments, guys.
It is. Your captain, who's a professional tour guide at lakes that will be fishing, will actually bait your hook. We're using live shiners. He'll take the bass off. He'll catch it with the net. He'll bring it in. They're going to weigh them. We're going to have competitions. And then you're going to come out of that, and you get an onboard snack, by the way, just so you don't get too hungry, so your tummy doesn't get too hungry. And as soon as we get out of that, then you're going to come back and you're going to have a beer at the marina, and then we're going to walk over to the pavilion, and it's going to be a catered lunch with Mission Barbecue. And then we're going to have this beautiful awards banquet, and we're going to have these awards and money be given away, and it's going to just be a lot of fun. We have the largest bass. We have the second category is the team that wins the most, or that brings in the most weight. That team wins $1,050 plus each one of those guys. So if you break that up, that's $350 each. And then those guys will be able to, or Cam Auto is giving them a case of glue each, which is $750 value each. They're going to come out with $1,000, in their pockets. Plus, everybody that's in the tournament gets from, I think, 15 different sponsors gets a $25 gift from each one of them. That's $400. I mean, we're paying you guys to go fishing.
Two things. One, Zach Blue's on here, and he said, "Can I fish both?" Figure of anybody, it's going to be Zach.
Yeah,
Didn't say that.
You got to make it fair for some of them.
And a reminder, PSA. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but don't forget, everybody, there's no alcohol on the boats.
Not till we come back.
Correct. Once we get back, all bets are off. We hit land, just not on the. We're not. There's nothing on the boats.
Yeah, and honestly, there's no alcohol at dinner. Believe it or not, Florida's got a law there for this park and recreation. We can't have alcohol at the pavilion, but we can have a glass over at the marina, and then we'll come over and eat and have our little banquet center, and then we're going back over to the marina for happy hour. So
there you go.
We'll get it in.
I have all the faith that you guys will get as many drinks in as needed.
Hey, real quick though, the third category, it's my favorite one. It's by the way, the first one, this largest bass one's $1,000, and then I told you about the second category. The third category is the smallest bass. Whoever catches the smallest bass wins $250 in a little tiny trophy. But we expect there's going to be probably a 4 or 5 person tie in that winning the smallest trophy. So what we're going to do is we're going to have all these PDR guys and some detail guys, and they're going to be arm wrestling for the smallest little trophy. So that'll be pretty good.
I love that.
It's going to be a lot of fun, and this is just for fun. We just hope everybody comes and has a great time. But exactly. We will have hey, let's talk about the silent auction. Sheldon, we talked about it a little bit. I am working on that. It's going to be an online auction. So it should make it a lot easier. We may not close it for 2 weeks afterwards, but Dean King there with Lee Roth, they're donating a $8,000. Tell them what you're donating over there.
I'm donating. It'll be out here at the Cali location with me, but I'm donating a full 2-week PDR training course.
Wow.
Valued at $8,000.
It's $8,000 for the 2 weeks.
Sparrowhawk, who is run by Josh Hernandez. He will be on our show Monday. He is a franchise thing for detailing aviation detailing, and you go through it and you get certified to detail aviation vehicles, aircraft. And I guess that's something you have to be certified really to do. Otherwise it's a bunch of lawsuits and so forth, which makes sense.
Yeah.
So he's doing that, and I think it's a $2,500 thing. We have a lot of donations coming in from different companies, and we're pretty excited about that. And I will be working the show more for that. That's why I think we'll carry it a little bit longer. And I'll be more in touch with you Sheldon, on how that's going to work too, because I think it's going to be a pretty neat deal.
Yeah, for sure. We'll figure out how to promote that, and then MTE will donate probably 2 packages of education day and hotel rooms for the 2025 show.
Oh, good. Nice.
Awesome.
Wow, look at that, guys. Very cool. So
we're the Gaylord this year and next year, and then I actually just inked the contract for go back to the Rosen in 26-27.
Okay.
But have more space. So we'll use the entire space for expo, and then education will be in the other hallway. So.
Oh, good.
Awesome. Yeah. So, well, man, I'm just excited to see you guys.
I know, me too.
Did we cover everything? I don't know. I ended up. I'm sorry.
I know we get so giddy around Sheldon. It's just it's so exciting. I mean, I honestly, I just speak for myself. I'm so damn excited to go to MT. It's just I always am, but there's a feel about this year that I can't put my finger on it. And I don't know if it's because I'm so grateful to be involved with you, Randy, and doing the other stuff that we're doing, but I'm just excited as hell to be there.
No, I think it's going to be fantastic. And I really, really hope people like the Gaylord. And, it was a good hail year, so I know some people are running around with some extra money in their pockets. So take some time to enjoy the hotel, resort, the restaurants. I mean, there's some steakhouses that just have amazing, like, prime beef and all that stuff. And it has like a huge water park for kids. I mean, like a actual like 6 water slides, 8-story thing. It's going to be, we're probably going to get kicked out eventually, but because the Dick guys are going to get on this like virtual surfer thing.
Oh my gosh, I can see it now.
Yeah.
You're right. The Gaylord Centers are just magnificent. And when you guys go to this place, if you've never been to one, you're going to feel like Lee Roth right now.
I think we have about half of it too. So at the Rosen, we almost took over the whole thing. Here we have about half of the convention center. So there will be a couple other groups in there, but I think it's mostly going to be MTE people that you run into at the bars, because that is our core. And one of the other groups there is like an alien show, like extraterrestrial show or something. So I'm not sure they hang out at the bars, but you might meet some interesting people. Who knows?
There might be a few of those get picked on by the end of the.
This will be fun, Sheldon.
Yeah, it might be interesting.
I just had other ideas for my costume.
Oh no, an alien.
I got this.
Oh, that's too funny.
I've talked to a bunch of people, by the way, complete side note, but about how exciting it is in this hell year and everything. A few of the people that I've talked to as far as the vendors and the tool manufacturers and stuff, guys, don't forget, how so many guys tend to wait till late on Saturday to actually buy their stuff? That's probably not a good idea this year. If you see something, if there's something you want, you better grab it, because there's not a massive amount of inventory this year, guys. So be careful with that. Don't miss out on what you want. I know I got to hit a couple of people real quick, because I know there's a couple of things that I want. So I'm putting my order in now.
Yeah.
So
well, guys, it's been 37 minutes. That's pretty good. Sheldon, can you think of anything else you want to touch base with?
Nope. Just if you're still thinking about going, just check out mobiletechexpo.com and if you're doing education day, get your tickets soon, because it is going to sell out, like I said, probably next week. And it's, if you've never done it before, take a chance. You can always email me after and I'll give you your money back if you can somehow not learn anything. I mean, you must be the smartest person out there, but expo.com. And, I just hope I can't wait to see everyone. It's going to be a really great show, and just can't wait to give those hugs and high fives and splash some glitter on everything. It's going to be amazing.
Follow Sheldon. I'm going to put it up here. What is your Facebook page called? Mobile Tech.
I think it's just Mobile Tech Expo. You can tell I'm not the one that does this.
No, on your the one you do your podcast on.
Oh yeah, it should just be Mobile Tech Expo on Facebook and YouTube.
Or is that's not the Podcast Row one, is it?
Nope. No, that's a different one.
Okay.
We tried to do Mobile Tech Podcast and I just didn't do it. So next year I have this year I have goals.
Mobile Tech Expo on Facebook. Is there spaces in there or not? I don't even
know.
I
think it's just like that.
Okay. All right. Very good, man. Thank you for taking time out. I know how busy you are, and thank you.
Yeah, no, thank you guys for having me. I always love talking to you, and just a couple of weeks I'll be seeing you in person.
Can't wait to see you there, pal.
Yeah. All right. Well, everyone take care and see you in a couple
weeks. Call me if you need anything.
And by the way, Lee and I have a little special gift for you and Wheels.
Oh.
So just so you know. Okay?
All right. Thank you.
Make sure you don't miss out on that one.
All right. Sounds good. Is it a fish? Is it a bass?
Might be the head off of one.
It's the body. We don't want it to go to waste.
Right. All right, bud. We'll talk to you soon. Take care, buddy. All right, my brother from another mother.
All right, guys. Thank you all for watching.
If there's any two guys that could get away with that, two brothers from another mother, it's Anyhow, I digress.
It's crazy. How old are you? 55?
I'll be 55 at MTE.
Okay, and I'll be 57 at MTE. So we're 2 years apart. We weigh the same. I look fatter than you, way fatter than you. But he's 5'9", I'm 5'10", and we both weigh 213 pounds. And we are two brothers from another mother.
And two good-looking dudes.
I mean, we make that show look good.
We do.
Yeah, we
Just
do.
think, I mean, we're going to make MTE look really good.
Zach says, "Wow."
Hey, Zach has got room to talk because I don't know if you've seen Zach recently, but Zach's lost a ton of weight and he
Yeah,
looks fabulous.
he has.
So I'm proud of
Zach,
my buddy.
he sent me a video the other day. Zach, you might want to push a little bit harder because I'm not sure if you're going to be able to breathe in that jersey. You better. I think we're all losing a little bit of weight just to look good in these jerseys. So I'll tell you,
Right?
there's a lot of guys saying. There's one guy ordered a extra large. I'm not going to put his name out here. That dude's huge, man. I'm like, that is going to be one. That's like tight fitting jeans. But I haven't seen him in a while, so maybe I'll be surprised. We all surprise us.
Well, you're doing a great job, brother. I can't wait to see you here because it's been too long since I've seen you.
We're doing a great job. All right, let's hit it.
All right. Out of here, gentlemen. Y'all have a great weekend, and we will see you on Monday.
Yes.
In with the in crowd, just a number in a small town. You know that hip popularity list? Well, I was like way down. Didn't dress too impressive.